Welcome to Showbiz Extravaganza, and this week comes live from Market Harbour, where I've just had my hair and beard cut. Today we're going to be looking at the survey which has arrived on Tame Valley. Here we go. Well, here it is. This is a copy of the survey, which was done by Horizon Marine Surveys, surveys, a guy called Vlad. Received it yesterday. It's 28 pages long, which is pretty good in terms of length, but it's highlighted several sort of jobs that require doing, and I just thought I'd talk through some of the major ones. Yeah, just to remember, it is quite an old well, not an old boat. It was 20 plus years old. It's been used, also been used as a hire boat, which means that it's probably been crashed a few times. So there's a bit of welding to actually do. I've got some pictures which I'm going to sort of insert into here of what these jobs look like, although sometimes I'm not quite sure what they're showing. So we need one of the jobs doing is welding. The second job that needs looking at is the weed hatch. It needs sort of cleaning and needs to sort of a look at, and the fuel tank for that as well. The second sort of type of job is that it's one I kind of sort of knew. It's going to need blacking, which means sort of taking the bitumen which is underneath and on the bottom of the boat, sort of blasting that off and then replacing. So that's something that possibly would be getting done at Deadale Wharf Marina, because it is quite a big job. And similar with the painting, I assume this was going to happen because it's also got Tame Valley and the former owners sort of logos all over it, so it may be nice to get rid of them and start off on my own. Also, we've got in here, there wasn't a history of the engine being serviced available to the surveyor, so he's asked me to try and find one, which I've asked for. And we're also going to look at getting the engine serviced. There's a few problems, which is sort of welding with the gas locker at the front. You can see some visible sort of rust upon that, so that needs sort of fixing and tidying up. We have also got new anodes. Anodes are like metal sort of structures which stick to the side of a boat, and that means that these instead of the boat corroding, the anodes are a material that corrodes before the boat does. So that's on that one. So new anodes. We also are looking at putting a light on the front that doesn't have the regulation lights in case I go into a river. Needs new firefighting equipment, which obviously is something that is quite important. Gas alarms is something he's pointed out, which yeah, I will be getting that. So we're going to have an engineer check the heating system, which currently doesn't work. Not a great situation without any heating, so I'm quite keen for that to actually happen before I buy it. And the freshwater tank needs cleaning, resurfacing and painting, which would be another sort of good job to actually do. And that's kind of it in summary. So at the next stage I'll be getting some quotes from which they're being helped by Devises Marina, and then we'll see about seeing how much more this will cost before we do a final payment for that. So progress is slow, but it is still progressing.